Stellaris Dev Diary 185. They're announcing Necroids. What is Necroids? It's an expansion around death-centered species. It will include 15 plus 1 new portraits, one of them being the machine portraits. It's strongly connected to the civics we've learned about in the last weeks. The Death Cult civic and the Memorialist civic. Death Cult sacrificing your people for powerful bonuses, and the Memorialists getting better buildings and better jobs for even more unity, stability, and society research. It will also include a new ship set. That will be, of course, very creepy. A new city set. That was to be expected. A new room background. I guess it could be skulls, but I'm not sure. A new origin. Looking forward to that. We have seen down here the Mishar Cabal. That is post-apocalyptic. But that is not the new origin. It will come. It's not spoiled. 3 new civics. One of them probably the reanimated armies that you can see here at the Mishar Cabal. Then 1 new pre-scripted empire. I'm always looking out for these because they give the game another nice touch. As much as I love the creativity of creating an own empire. 1 new advisor voice. That will probably be very deep, and maybe it will sound like Sauron or something like that. Let's look at that together. So, the ships had a more sinister or evil appearance. The portraits want to revolve around death, but not look outright undead or decaying. They are not specifically undead, but rather themed around death. And this is reflected in the trailer. Let's look at that thing.
We are born at the moment. The moment of surrender. When the flesh fails and unlocks our true potential.
It's like bones, these ships. Looks very alien-like. And as always, there's more to see on the store page, like this screenshot. The Kreshk Watchers, a stagnant ascendancy of holy guardians. And they are actually Necroids. They look really, really nice. Then we've got this. This is probably a space station in the new look. It looks very nice. And of course it's black and glowing blue, dark, and kind of dark green like the ancient things from Warcraft or World of Warcraft. We've got a view on a new event on what looks like a barren or a tomb world. Elevation ceremony on Tarralon. Ever since the Persathian takeover of Tarralon, the transformation of Jafarians into Persathians has been shrouded in ritual. Of course, you can kill them, make them undead people. Once every 10 years, a date which is rapidly approaching, the apprentices gather in the Chamber of Elevation for a special ceremony. What exactly happens to them is a closely guarded secret known only to a select few. But when they emerge, they do so as Pashartians. Let the preparations commence. And then we've got something odd here. That could be that you find some strange life, or that life is possible on a barren planet, maybe for the Necroids, we don't know, or it's possible that this is a world especially good for Necroids. We'll see, or maybe it's a new type of planet, a dead planet. I mean, we know tomb worlds, relic worlds, maybe we'll get a new form of planet, a dead planet. That might be the case. A planet of the dead. An impressive and evil-looking fleet of Necroid ships. And it has that evil glow. So what I secretly hope for is also new music. A few of the commenters, there are already a lot of comments, have started to go for death metal or something like that. Maybe it will be rather a death-centered synthwave. That would be very cool too. There's something we should talk about, because can you see this? There's a lot of people that respectfully disagree. What is this? It's a protest movement against the current state of the game that is, in some parts of the AI, not really good. Like sector AI and war, especially war movement AI, really aren't that great. Even though it has improved, in my opinion, a lot. There are still things that like quirks, I would call them. But if you encounter them, they make you rage. I'll give them. But there's something that you should consider if you're feeling the same way. This is not an expansion that is affecting the AI in any way. The pre-scripted empire, the ship set, the city sets, the new origin, the new civics. Yeah, there's a couple more mechanics, but nothing too game-changing. It's rather atmosphere-changing. So what this is about is it's an expansion of the art development. And this means that there is some workforce free, at least I hope that, to address bugs, performance, AI. And that is surely not trivial to improve something as complex as this. So that's that's my outlook. My outlook is hope. And a lot of people are hopeful too. Let's look at this to make our toy, our game, more beautiful and to have more different stories available to us. Maybe there will be events around this, I don't know. It isn't mentioned here, but I could imagine, especially connected to the pre-scripted empire, that there's something like that. Maybe some more archaeology as well. Thank you for watching and happy gaming to you. This is Immanuel signing out. See you soon and happy gaming.